What is the definition of a unicorn? One definition of a unicorn is something that is greatly desired but difficult or impossible to find. So how do unicorns relate to real estate? Well, let's just consider the last 2 years of real estate as the unicorn years. Comparing this year's numbers to the 2 unicorn years we just experienced is almost worthless. The pandemic profoundly changed real estate over the last few years. The demand for a home of our own skyrocketed, and people needed a home office and a big backyard. Waves of first-time and second-time home buyers entered the market. Already low mortgage rates were driven to historic lows, and the forbearance plan all but eliminated foreclosures. Home values reached appreciation levels that we've never seen before. It was a market that forever had been greatly desired but difficult or impossible to find, a unicorn year. Now things are getting back to normal and the unicorns have galloped away. Comparing today's market to those years makes no sense, and here are 3 examples why. 1. Buyer demand. If you look at the headlines, you'd think there aren't any buyers out there. We still sell over 10,000 houses a day in the United States. Of course, buyer demand is down from the unicorn years, but according to Showing Time, if we compare it to normal years, we can see that buyer activity is still strong. 2 is home prices. We can't compare today's home price increases to the last couple of years. According to Freddie Mac, 2020 and 2021 each had historic appreciation numbers. And here's the graph to show a more normal year. We can see that we're returning to more normal home value increases. There were several months of minimal depreciation in the second half of 2022. However, according to Fannie Mae, the market has returned to more normal appreciation in the first quarter of this year. And 3rd, foreclosures. There have already been some startling headlines about the percentage increase in foreclosure filings. Of course the percentages will be up. They are increases over historically low foreclosure rates. There will be an increase over the numbers of the last 3 years now that the moratorium on foreclosures has ended. There are homeowners who lose their home to foreclosures every year. It is heartbreaking for those families. But if we put the current numbers into perspective, we realize that we're actually going back to the normal filings from 2017 to 2019. Bottom line is, there will be very unsettling headlines around the housing market this year. Most will come from inappropriate comparisons to the unicorn years. A real estate professional is a great resource to help keep everything in proper perspective.